Hello friends, welcome back to 7 Days to Die. Heroes RongoTheBold. So I dug this. Hit coal. Very cool. Boom. And then I started going that way. So I'm going to build my forge room and stuff down there at the bottom. Because I'm going to need to have so many forges and stuff going that I don't want to be bothered. I've got a screamer out already, so I figure let's grab some breakfast. I think I had. There we go. Drink that, and yeah, I'll need to start. I'm gonna need to get some organization going, so I'll probably go ahead and just build a supply room down there. And start getting things together. I went ahead and spent a bunch of my points as well. I put points into... I went ahead and bought the next level of steelsmithing and the workbench. And I bought a few points in toolsmithing. And I bought a couple points in scavenging. I think that's it. Oh, another one in sexual Tyrannosaurus as well. And we're getting, we're there. I found this another nice axe on some of these lovely lumberjacks that run around. And I just picked my torch up. Dang it. More arrows. Alright, let's put these guys all away. Let's go deal with this, oops. Young lady. Let me also make a new bow. I need some of this. One bow, please. Actually, I probably need... No, just one bow will be enough. So we'll go here, and we'll repair this puppy. There we go. Alright, so deal with her. Oh, come on. Okay, where are they? There you are, Edgar. Good morning to you, sir. Come on, you guys gotta bring me something. Oh, sweet! Nice headshot. Oh, dang it! I'm a badass. I said they need to name the... What the hell? Oh, I was like, wait a second. You tricked me, you little bastard. You were like a Trojan... Oh, nice. You were like a Trojan zombie or some shit like that. I don't have any ready cloth. Alright, let's run down. I think I gotta have some cloth. Cloth. Don't see any. Cloth. Cloth? What the fiddles? There we go. Splint. Alright, so what I'm going to do is build a sample. Okay, there should be a picture here as well. Hopefully, if I remember. And that will be... Let's use this. I need some more frames. Let's just make like 100 because I'll use them. And then I also need some poles, just as an example. Let me do like 20 poles. Okay, so let's go up. We're just going to build a sample just to kind of get a feel for the size of our room. So that picture, the way I am choosing to interpret it, and this is the hard part, it's all about interpretation, and I feel like a 2-meter grid. So I'm gonna build a floor area right now. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna build a floor area. This is flat enough. This is flat enough to work with. So I'm gonna build just a wall, a back wall. It's funny. You can use the same thing. I think that will work. Now we need to get so much to do. When you're doing these big projects and trying to be entertaining and trying not to just build it the way you want to just build it, you know, I would normally like work on my farm. You all stuff ready first, but I want to get right into the build with you guys so that you guys can, so we can kind of work on it together or see it kind of come together. So it's a little different than if you're just building it by yourself. So I think okay, hopefully I'll put this picture back up. So it looks like there's a grid that is 5 blocks long. Okay, or actually it's probably 6, and that center beam is centered on it. And speaking of that, I wish that the pimps would make a cross beam that was 2 poles connected. Like, yeah, I think you guys understand. Like a cross, like, oops, like this was a pole, but it was, you know, in a 1x1 box, but the poles went that way centered. That would be really, really, really nice. Okay, so it looks like it's 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks by 2 blocks wide. Because if we go with that kind of interpretation, then like the shelving units are already 2 blocks wide, so that kind of fits in that feel. Even though I kind of I kind of want to go 3 wide. No? Alright, so let's just look and see what it would look like if it was 5 by 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's put this guy right. Is there a rotation that works the way I want it to? We're gonna. It's gonna be a little off. So we'll go with that. I don't know if this. I haven't actually looked at the span of these things, so So there's 5. 1, 2. Because there's no center. There's a center vertical, but there's no center on an outside edge. So we would have a corner beam there, 2 blocks, and a corner beam like that. Does that look right? No, it does not look right to me. I think we would have to go. I think we need to go 3 blocks. It's not exact, but I think it's going to look better visually. Hello. All right, note to self. I knew that I should have gone from this edge because all the load then went on that. So that I pretty much knew wouldn't have worked. So that was bad for me. So, but yeah, 3. If we go 3 wide, let's make some more. All right. So, are you walking over here, lady? You realize if you walk over here, I'm going to kill you. Oh, yeah. Oh, sniper boy. Okay, let's go back here and get these back going. So, now obviously, this is going to cause some other issues. 3, 4. For the outer edges. As always. Always, you know, trying to replicate, you know, voxel world stuff that's not in a voxel world always causes issues. It's like I can't get these to touch on this one. So I can't get this outer fringe to work the way I want to. And they don't give us a corner piece like that, which would be super nice. Maybe that's what I can ask for in one of Madmole's questions. I can ask for an L and a cross piece, and also to have there be a center position for that pole. So I don't think there's any. I can't think of any block has that. Now, obviously, it looks like it's 4 blocks high. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks high. So it looks like the actual roof piece would be right like that. So what I could do to cheatsy things, I mean, this is a funky way of doing it, but it might work really well, is I build it at 4 blocks high. Okay? So I think I've built this way before, but I don't know if I've done this on a camera build, or, you know, something I've done with you guys. But if we take this, but then we come along with plate, so the actual, I think I did do this at some point. Pretty sure I did this. So then up here on top, no, I can't. No, I can't do it that way. Never mind. Let's look at 8th and So we have quarter, we have half. We could use wood half blocks. That could be one way of doing the center beams. Rather than using it out of poles, we could just make them wider. That might be the other option. So basically, we just build all the pillars and everything. Yeah, I sort of heard you. Three. I kind of like that. I mean, it's bigger than the picture, but it's a good alternative. Quarter block. Only in concrete. Have to make a wood quarter block, or is that the actual same as a pole? Let's see if there's any other blocks that would come in. If you guys have suggestions about this, I know Mafke probably will, pop them in the comments and we'll look at them for other alternatives. But right now, I think I'm going to lean towards doing it this way with the half blocks as the wrap. That way we don't have to worry about, you know, all the freaking intersections. And then for the vertical poles, you know, the vertical bits, dun, 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 dun. Oh, wow, man. Decisions to be made. But I think the basic thing is to agree that we're going to go with a 3. So it's actually going to be 4 blocks if you count the center column. Man, I wish you could do block and block. I mean, I wish I could go in here with some more half blocks. And let's pop these guys here. I mean, I wish I could do that and then have those touch. That would be the ideal situation. Because what I'm going to have to do basically is for this top piece is going to have to be just a regular full block. Now I think I'm going to make these out of I'll make an iron half block or a steel half block or something like that, and then that'll be the support beams and all these center things will all be steel, and then basically we're going to have concrete. So there's this looks like a darker bit. So what I may do is use, you know, concrete, and then maybe like Adobe tan, or not Adobe tan. What's the Adobe white? There's Adobe white blocks as the center 2. I think that will work. Okay, so basically we're saying that this center, or the build then, so there's a room here, okay? Then you come through a doorway and you've got another room. You've got a door over there. You've got a door there and a door there. The door on that side goes down, turns, runs this way downwards on a little slope, turns, boom, into the big turbine room, which sits right there. And then the dam itself will be off that side. Right on here is the control room. And there's a storeroom back here. And this area is a big storeroom. So the whole thing, this whole center one, is then going to be a total of 5. The corners kind of throw it off a tiny little. Using a full block throws it off a little bit, but I still think. Damn, I really wish that you could touch these blocks or these blocks together, because I don't know. Man, oh man. Because these... wooden support beam. Let's just craft one of these again. Let's see if there's any other options with these guys. Let's see a quick look. Yeah. Totally unhelpful for our purposes. All right, so that's one we're going to have to go with. Which is going to exaggerate the dimensions a little bit. So basically, it for all real intents and purposes, it's going to be a full block worth. Well, it'll be a half block going up, but this block will be a thing, and then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another half block going up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another half block. Come on. Oh. There we go. So this is how wide this room's going to be. Yeah, it feels a little, it feels wide. It feels wide. Oh. And then we would have a shelf, store shelves, forged iron, 3 of them. Man, it feels really wide. I think we've got to go slightly narrower. So this is actually going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 column 1. No, because the doorway is centered. Dang it. I know I shouldn't be overthinking this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I need to get this right because everything is based on this. So there'll be a doorway. Doorway like that. Boom. So it's actually worse. It's actually going up there. Ah, man, I don't like that. But I think that's going to have to do it. It's going to be slightly outsized or oversized from the actual build. Hey, crawler. But but I think it's going to have to work. So I know this was a really strange episode. Basically, just the planning phase of life. But once we get the plan going, then the rest of it all comes together. Stupid crawler. Oh, I'm like, what the hell is that? Is that like a giant? Is that a giant jalapeno? A giant chili just sitting there? Yeah, the biggest thing is I'm disappointed about the roof segments. If I didn't have the internal pillars to deal with, this would be a lot simpler, and I would have gone a little different on the build dimensions. So if you look at the floor is basically a large tile as well, which ends up being it'll end up being let's go ahead and make some more frames of wood. Come on. There we go. So it looks like they are. So that's there. It looks like it's 2 by 3. Which will sort of be okay. It'll actually sort of be okay. Yeah, we'll make it work. All right, I think that's what we're going to do. That's the dimensions we're going to shoot for. So now it becomes a matter of collecting all of the resources we're going to need. I'm going to start setting up a concrete farm down at Bedrock. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to tunnel this way and then tunnel this way, so that I can I'll have a place where I can crawl up into the dam area from below. So now that I've got these measurements, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the video that I took the stills from, and I'm going to measure out the rest of the spaces kind of off of these measurements. So tell me what you guys think of this. We still have time before I actually do any work to make changes in the dimensions themselves. So anyway, for now, it has been RongoTheBold. A very strange episode. If you guys have thoughts, questions, comments, let me know in the comments below. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.